Right, hello everyone, welcome to Middlesbrough Golf Club. It's back under that Zoom thing. I'm sick of this Zoom thing. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. We're on the second hole. This is another break 8 series. I'm sorry it's taken us this long. Oh, this lad's getting on me pip. I'll explain in a minute. You just go on. You can't follow me the whole round, son. Yeah, this is the problem. This lad has been following me all the way around the course. Let him get away. Yeah, sorry, welcome to Nebraska. Welcome to Middlesbrough. John, Predator Golf Channel and everything. Sorry, we're on the second hole now. You missed the first hole and you've almost missed the second hole. What's happened? Well, I'll explain once we get up to the third tee. This is one of the instances where from the very first tee, this lad, I don't think he's a golfer himself. He's one of the maintenance workers, one of the green staff. And from the first tee, he was up me back on the first tee. Hits me drive, follows us up. I'm walking up. I get to where my second shot is, where the bunker green is there. He's raking the bunkers, so I'm waiting to play my shot. And then he walks away from there, and I goes, right, I plays my shot, and then he goes and changes the flag position. And I just goes, right, okay, so I've had to wait for that. I then hits my shot onto the green, gets a 5, duffed it up, gets a 5, walks onto the second hole. Guess who's up me back again? Him, he's up me back again. So I hit me drive again, I'm walking down there, starts raking the fairway bunkers, so I'm waiting for him to rake the fairway bunkers. And it's been like that all the way around, and I've just said to him there, 34 to there, and I've just said to him there, in a polite way, listen son, you can't follow me all the way around like this, because, you know, I've paid me money, I can't be held up all the way, you can't just do this, you know, you can't expect me to put up with this for 18 holes. Right, that's why I haven't been showing the video. This is the par 5, third shot coming up. No, it's really just put me out my stride. The first hole was a 5, by the way. I've had 3 to there. I hit a great drive right side of the fairway, hit me 5 wood down to here, chipped it on, see if it'll be 4th. Yeah, it's on Zoom again. I don't mind the odd hole. But I understand green stuff have to do it, but you can't follow me all the way around like that and delay the whole course. Right, uphill. Right to left. Oh, son, this is for birdie. It was a bad chip, to be fair. The ground's rock solid again. Bad chip, but it's all right. It's okay. Should be dead for me par. Right, 1 over through 2. The first one I was a bit disappointed. Actually, it's only about 330 yards. Hit a good drive. Hit me wedge shot. It kicked off on the right hand. So pin was in the right position. I went right at it. It kicked off right down the slope. Had to chip up. 2 putted for a 5. At least I've parred that one. See you for the next. So yeah, I'm sorry you've missed the first 2 holes. The first one 331, 504. 5 and 5, 1 over. Like I said, this is a break 80 series. Yeah, hopefully that lad's away and I'll be a bit more relaxed now. There's nothing worse, is there, when the green staff are following you all the way around and you have to wait for them to rake the bunkers and, I mean, changing the flag position. I mean, come on. I'm about to play my shot and he just walks onto the green and bloody changes the flag position. I wouldn't care, it was in a decent spot, middle of the green, then he puts it onto the right hand side where the bloody dip and everything was, and I've hit it and I fell down the collection area, and never mind. Right, Third hole, 392 yards. You can clearly see what's ahead of you. Well, what's ahead of me, I should say. The tall tree's me line. Tall tree's me line. If I can hit that tall tree, should be okay. Yeah, a bit right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, turned on it a little bit. It's gone a little bit right. And now there's two lads going straight down the middle of the fairway. I hope they're not thinking about playing this hole. Right, see you down there for me second. Yeah, here I am, just off on the right hand side. Yes, sorry about that. I'll go through the video again. Right, it's a break 80 series, shoot 80 series, sorry. So I've got to shoot 80 or less basically. I've got 10 shots, it's a par 70. 6333 par 70 off the backs. 71.5 course rating, slope rating 124. That lad's on to the next hole now. He's gushing away. Thank God for that. He's going away now. Yeah. So yeah, he was following me from the first tee all the way around, raking the bunkers and everything, and changing the flag position. Then goes to hole 2, does the same up me back, waiting for me to drive. I hits me drive, then he rushes up and he's starting doing the bunkers on. And then obviously I hit me 5 wood, goes up there, goes, and he's following me up. He's going to the fairway, but he's going there. Then he's waiting for me to play my shot, and he's like on his thing like how I play your shot, and I had to say to him politely, listen son, I'm sorry, you can't follow me all the way in the round like this. Just go ahead. You can't, you know what I mean? It's very off-putting that. And 171. Another incident in the pro shop today. It's not the pro's fault. It's not the pro's fault. It's got nothing to do with the professional, the two professionals. It's got nothing to do with them. I bought me shorts off the company that I buy me stuff off. Advertised as golf shorts. It's probably more their fault more than anyone. And it wasn't like a proper belt like this and everything. It was like an elastic band. And I walked in the pro shop. They're advertised as golf shorts. This is what they're advertised at, and I'll be having a word with them about that company, because I've been told they're not golf shorts. They're classified as just normal shorts, and yet they've got side pockets. They've got pockets and everything. They're dead smart. They haven't got advertisement all over them. Just dead normal spot like this. So basically like this, but with just an elastic band around them rather than a belt. And they said, you know, you should be wearing tailored shorts. Now, I've obviously been members of clubs, and it's never once been brought up anything like this. I mean, I've seen people walk on with golf clubs, in the municipal, they're walking on with t-shirts on, golf hoodies. Now, I'm all right with golf hoodies. I'm fine with them. I wouldn't wear them personally properly on a golf course. I don't think it's like the proper thing to do and everything. But I've seen people wear them, and I don't mind them and everything. And this is what I mean about trying to make golf more inclusive. And to be fair to the guy, the professional in the shop, he says, look, it's not down to me. This is my words. This is factual. You can't, you know, he said it is the older women members who set the boundaries at this club, and they don't like gentlemen walking around with anything but tailored shorts or proper golf trousers on. And it reminds me a little bit of Whitburn in the younger days when I walked in there and they said, you haven't, what was it? Oh, you have to hit out with the semi-rough and everything. That was 3 older ladies. And I just thought, you know, golf's going to have to change. It's generally, the older gentlemen are generally okay. It's normally it's normally other people who are like that. Right, back to what I was doing, what I was focusing on. So that's basically all that's going to be said for today. I might even go 6-iron actually with a little draw. It's 170, hardly any wind to speak of, but I'm going to have to do a draw on this because the tree's interfering with the line. Like I say, I pulled me drive a little bit right. I've got 171 to the green. I can see exactly where the pin's at. Got to do a little draw and somehow get this on the green. It'll be a good shot if I can do it. That is a good shot. If you can clear that bunker, oh, it's straight in. It just went splash, I saw it. It's straight in the bunker, front bunker. That was a great shot. I manipulated a draw and everything, but it just didn't carry the bunker. Damn it. See you in there for the bunker for the third. Right, I don't know if this is of any benefit to me or not. I've obviously hit the bunker. You can see the splash mark, and it's jumped up, and it's right on the tip of the front of the bunker. It's out of the bunker, but I don't know if that's an advantage or what, because it's going to be such a bloody awkward stance. 15 yards from there, you can see it was right on line. I fancied me chances there. I said, oh, if that carries that bunker with that little manipulated draw, that's a beautiful shot from me. And it was just short. It's whacked into the bunker, and it's put me into this position. So don't let by the way, what I've just said there, don't let that put you off Middlesbrough Golf Club. This is my experience. You might get a different experience, but I did look at my golf shorts and I just went, what's wrong with these apart from it's got an elastic band rather than a belt, you know? And I'll have a word with the company that I bought them off, and I'm going to say, listen, are these golf shorts or not? Because I've been told at the golf club that these aren't golf shorts. You've sold me them as golf shorts. What's going on here? And say what they've got to say. But like I say, it's not the pro and everything. It's got nothing to do with him. It's obviously some of the members and stuff of the opposite gender to me don't like anything but proper tailored trousers. So you've just got to accept it as it is. But just to tell you, if you do come here, don't wear anything. You know me, I wouldn't turn up. You've seen what I wear, my shorts. I always wear proper tailored shorts. They're a bit fancy, but they're always proper golf shorts. If you do come here, make sure they're proper tailored shorts, otherwise they'll ask you to not play. Right, 15 yards. There's not much I can do with this. The only thing I can do is sort of just stab at it like that and just hope I get my distance control right, probably just to the right of the flag. Hopefully I can get me par chance. No, never had a chance really. Never had a chance. Played me shot here 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. About 12 yards. I never really had a chance there. It was just sandy and not nice. So I've got to do a nice little chip here, little hinge and hold, and somehow get out with a bogey here. It's all right. I thought I was going to run a little bit more than that, but never mind. The practice screens were quick. I've got to put this in. I don't want a double bogey at this stage, early doors. Okay, this is quite an important putt at this stage. If I do this and I go 3 over, I'm on the back foot. Right. Yeah, well done. It's okay, it's a bogey. I've got out with a bogey. I don't feel as if I deserve that. I'd rather, to be perfectly honest, I would have much rather have just been in the bunker. It would have been an easy blast out shot from there, about 20 yards. Would have been an easy blast out shot for us, and I should have put it within 10, 12 foot of the hole. That was funny. That was dead sandy. The lie was horrible. I was chipping it uphill. Didn't really have a chance. On to number 4. Yeah, big difference today between the whites and the generals. The generals are all the way where the ladies' tee boxes are, so it is a big difference today. 194 sounds about right. Yeah, I think the lads changed the flag positions because they have that's a bit better. They've got the blue flags, so these put all the same flags in. They must have the team on tonight. Most team events, the club team, the scratch team normally play on a Wednesday night. So it must be today. The scratch team's playing. Right, so 197. Wind across to the right. 194, sorry. Is it an easy hybrid or a 4-iron? I'm going to go 4-iron. Yeah, I'm going to go 4. I'm going to have to hit it hard, but it's not. I don't fancy my hybrid because it's the greens are solid. The greens are solid, and I don't think they're going to be responsive enough, and I think it's going to run, and it might just get me to where the flag is. It's on the right hand side. You can see where it's at, right hand side. I'm just going to go straight at it. There's the bunker at the front is a consideration, but if I hit my 4-iron well enough, I should carry it, because normally I fade it. I'm just going to go straight at it. If it fades a little bit, I should get it on the middle of the green and it should be okay, but that's my aim now, just to go straight at it. I've gone off right. It's okay. It's okay, it'll be a pitch. Ah, damn it. I've drew it and it's going to be a significant pitch. I should be okay. I can still get par from there. It's all right. See you down there. Well, that's a lot worse than I was expecting. It's a hell of a lot worse than what I was expecting, to be honest. I was thinking to myself, well, at least I'll just be off at the right hand side of the green. I'm not. I think what's happened is it's hit these branches here of these trees. It's strewn more than I've thought, and it's dropped down here into this position. Still got a significant distance to go. I reckon that's about 40 yards to the pin. Yeah, 45 yards. 45 yards to the pin. Okay, 58 degree. I'll bring the angle over here a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, it wasn't good, that. It wasn't good. 45, back of the stance. Hinge and hold method. Right, come on, son. Probably half good for distance, but it's kicked off to the left hand side. Difficult putt for par coming up. I've made a mess so far here at Middlesbrough. Yeah, I'm not playing my very best golf at the minute yet. And I've got a tricky one for par here. I might drop another shot and I might just be left with 7 shots left. I'll be, if I'm through 4-3 over, that's not a good position to be in. We're suggesting it's going, oh, that's weird because my feet's suggesting it's going left to right. I'm going to go with my gut instinct, which is it's going left to right, and it's like a 2-tier, so it's up there and then it's significantly dipping down, so it's going to be quick, this. Just outside, a little 2 balls outside on the left. I had it right with the turn and everything, I just didn't give it enough. Tricky one for bogey now. Inside right. Thank God for that. Just in the edge. Bogey. 3 over through 4. Not a position really I wanted to be in early doors, but yeah, on to the next. Right, 384 from the backs. I remember this one. I'm wanting to be going straight over them trees. Those 2 trees there, right at the bottom of the fairway, that's good enough. There's plenty of room down there. 386 on the watch. Yeah, there's a one ball behind me now, so I might let him play through, because as I say, when I'm doing all this stuff, the videoing and everything, I go at the pace of a 2 ball, so I might let him play through if he catches up with me. Right, straight over the top of them trees, son. I've only got 7 shots left, so I'm really starting to need some pars now. You've done nothing daft as of yet, but you really could do with some pars. It's a good drive, right side of the fairway. Should be okay. Should be room there. Had a little tiny draw on it, but that should be all right. That's a good drive. See you down there. Oh God, it's someone else recognised me. I thought I recognised him, and he says, "Oh, I've played with you, haven't I?" And I thought, yeah, it's starting to become 127. The thing is, I'm not getting any benefit out of this, so you know, I don't like things like that when I become recognisable on a course and there's a person behind me. Right, 127, wind into me face. I'm going 9-iron. Yeah, I'm going to let this lad play through after this hole. It's very awkward for me. It's very awkward for me. He says, "Oh, I'll give you gear, everything," and I'm like, oh, I don't really want that. I don't really want that. You know. Right. It's a good lad. I'll give him a game. It's just it's very awkward because yeah, 127. It's a lovely strike. If I've got my distance right, I'm not. I'm short, you know. I've just crept up. I think I've just crept up onto the green. Yeah, I'll play with anyone. You know, mate. It's just very awkward when people come up to you on the course and says, "I know who you are." It's not for me. That isn't actually as bad as I thought. That's actually a very good shot, John. I knew when I hit it, I said, that's a beautiful strike. It was just to the right of the flag. But no. I'll have it with anybody and everything. I love playing with people. I love playing with all sorts of different... Them 2 lads were great lads when I played with them. I remember we just had a laugh and a joke. They were good lads, really good lads. But it's still awkward for us when people recognise us. I'm only doing this for local people, for local golfers to see courses and to, as a hobby. I'm getting nothing out of this. It's just to get my mind off my situation, that's all. And obviously to help courses and to help local golfers see courses. Right, I think this is going to be two cups outside on the right, uphill for birdie. Oh, you've got to hit it, John. That's more uphill than I thought. It's definitely more uphill than I thought that. It's a good par. Finally, I've got a par on the cards. It's all right. I mean, it's quite a difficult hole. Actually, I forgot about the water on the left-hand side as well. Your drive really shouldn't get that far to the water, but it is a consideration on the left-hand side. Good par. See you on to the next. Yeah, so if anybody does want to come on with us, just give us a message. But please bear in mind, I'm not a professional. I'm not a cameraman or out like that. So I don't know how it would work. It would have to be a scramble or something, and I would have to use my tripod or something, because we don't want to be holding the whole course up and everything. And like I say, I don't get anything out of this. This is of no benefit to me whatsoever, apart from, well, it is a benefit to me, sorry, that's a fib. It is a benefit because it's putting my mind off my health problems. It's showing you courses, it's helping you to see everything, and it's also helping me with my golf game because I'm on camera and I don't want to show myself up in front of people. So it's helping me because I no longer play competitions and everything. It's a shame really, but I don't know what I'm going to be day to day to enter competitions. But for 3 years I played solid competitions and everything, and that's another reason why I wasn't really on much. But I played solid competitions, and obviously with my health and everything, and yeah, that's basically it really. So this is my replacement for competition, so it makes me play, because if I didn't have the camera on me now, I wouldn't be concentrating half as much as I am now. I'm trying to play as if I'm in a competition, concentrating, because I don't want to show myself up. And a lot of people should do that, by the way. If they don't mind being on camera, they should give it a go. Because being on camera, trust me, it puts you under the cosh. Right, this one, 380. I want to be right hand side of the fairway. It's a dogleg round, as you can see, right hand side of the fairway with a little cut. That little tree is probably my line, and if I hit that, I'll be all right. Good solid strike, son. Come on. I think that's just about. Oh, it's hit the trees. I've seen it bounce. It's okay. It's hit the trees. I've tried to cut the corner just a little bit too much. It's hit the tree. It's bounced down. I'll be all right. I've just made it a longer shot. I've seen the ball bounce down. I'll be okay. See you down there. Right, I haven't been as lucky as I thought. I'm in this thick garbage here on the right hand side. I've just dropped here. That was a shame, because I thought it was a decent shot. All I can do is advance it out with a pitching wedge really, and just hope from there I'm just here. Yeah, difficult shot. 156. I can't go for the pin. I'm just gonna have to hack this out with my pitching wedge. Nothing else I could have done with that. It'll be down the fairway. It'll be fine. But yeah, it's a shame that it must have just flicked the branches and knocked all the pace off. It's more downhill than you thought. Maybe if I took, well, I couldn't take an 8 iron. Maybe if I could just to get away with a 9 iron, it would have run a bit further on. But I'm surprised at how far that's ran that. 19 yards left. I've got a little. Nah, it's too bobbly. It's too bobbly to put. I would have liked to have put it, but it's a bit too bobbly, and I'm in a tricky situation here where I need a par really. I need a par. I was so unlucky with that corner, you know. It was literally just a yard left. I would have been okay. I wouldn't have hit the tree branch. 19 yards. Keep running. Keep running. Yeah, back of the foot worked, but it's still a little tricky one for par. See you down there. Right, very much like Castle Eden, under the cosh here with this putt again. I would have liked a nice stress-free par, but it's not going to be, is it? Right. Pretty much, I think, inside right. Turned the complete opposite way I thought it was going to turn. It's a 5. It's a 5. I've lost another shot. 4 over. Damn it. On to the next one. Yeah, 4 over through 6. Not really a position I want to be in. I've made just a few errors. I mean, that last one was negligible. I mean, literally, I should have, yeah, I know what you're going to say, John. You should have known better. You should have said left side of the fairway rather than right. But I wanted to go for it. I know you're going to say I was an idiot. And to be fair, that putt, I should have put that in. It says 159. That's 174. It must be right at the back, 174. Okay. When slightly going across and everything, so it's helping me. So it's going to be 5. This is interesting. Left hand side, putting the left hand side the pin. So I'm gonna try and go middle of the green with a little cut. Hopefully that's all right. Yeah, centre green with a little cut. 175. Oh, it's just drifting. It's whacked off the side of the left bank. I hope there's not rough and crap down there. If there is, I might have bother, but fingers crossed. It was a good strike, just a little bit left. See you down there. Yeah, it whacked off the bank. I went right at the pin. As you can see, because of the team, they've put them in tricky positions. It's on the left side of the green. I went straight at it, just a little bit left of the flag, and it's whacked off against the bank, and there you have it. So 22 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's buried in. Not a nice lie, this. I'm gonna have to flop it up. Playing about 19 yards. This is dug right in. I'm going to have to drive it right through. And I've done well. I've just gone over the flag. I've done well to drive it out of that tough lie. It was very spongy. It was dug in. Oh, I'm going to lose another shot here, aren't I? Tough par putt coming up. Yeah, unless you've actually saw the lie I had there, you'll not appreciate how hard that was. It was spongy grass stuck right underneath. And really, I was half thinking, Jesus, if I go for a flop shot, I could knife this, I could chunk this, I could do anything with this, and that's really the best I could have done with that. Right, downhill, right to left. Let's just try and get this dead. Oh, steady, steady, steady. Good for weight, just wrong line. I am just slightly off today, I do realise that. Yeah, it's alright, it's a bogey, but it's another shot lost. 7 plus 5. I'm not in a good position here. I think I'm going to have to par the next 2 holes in order to give myself a chance on the backs. See you down there. Right, number 8. This is the signature hole here at Middlesbrough. Watch reckons directly to the flag, 385. Okay, I know what's ahead of me. I can easily clear it over that bridge. I know I can easily clear it over that bridge. We've got to get it over that bridge. It's just a solid hit, son. It's just a solid fairway finder, really. You don't really need to bomb this. It does tighten up. This is like Durham City's 12th, just a longer hole. It tightens up towards the end of the hole where the 2 trees are. You can see it's tightening up on you. So really, you want to be going. You see the bridge. You see that bridge in the middle where the stream is. That's really the line, straight through that. If you can do it. You don't want to be right. Right's terrible. Left's terrible. It's got to be straight. It's got to be through that bridge. Like that. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's bounced over. I think it's on the right side of the fairway. I think I should have a second shot. I think I'm all right there. I think I'm okay. There shouldn't be any significant problems there. Okay, see you down for me second. Yeah, I'm just over here. Thank God, by the way, there's rough here. Thank God thank God the bank isn't shaved, because I thought the stream wasn't as far as you think. It is. It's a good 260 to reach this stream. I thought it was only about 170, 180. 160. That's not 166. It cannot be. 139. 139. 139 to the pin. Yeah, it's a good job it's bloody rough here, because I tell you what, if it wasn't, there was a chance that was in the stream. 139, wind cross to the left. 139 uphill. I'm stuck between a 7 and an 8, but I'm going 8. Simply for the fact that it's absolutely bone dry and it'll be bouncing for miles, and I don't think the greens are checking. So I think the 8 iron is going to be enough. I think the 8 iron's going to be enough. If I can get it up there. Left-hand corner, just between the flagstick and the left edge of that, the right edge of the bunker, sorry. And it kicks round right, which I think the green does. It should be okay. I've just got a horrible feeling this might be short, you know, but if it's short, it's short. I've learned something. Oh, and that's not a good enough strike for out that, but I'll get away with it. It's bouncing up there. It might even kick off left and be on the green. That I've thinned it a little bit. That's all I've done there. I've thinned it a little bit. Hopefully it's either on the green or I've got a little chip. See you down there. Right, here I am. I'm gonna go. I've got to take me chipper, but I don't necessarily think I need it. I think the fringe might be good enough to put this, but yeah, it's so frustrating because I know today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11 yards. Now I'm going to put it, it's good enough. I'm so frustrated today because I'm not quite on it. Castle Eden, I was on it, and it was the 17th, the 16th, well, 16th I birdied to be fair, but the 17th and 18th when the wind really picked up. It was the wrong time to lose me ball in that bloke's garden when the wind just blew it right off, because I knew I was in good form. Here, I know I'm not in good form, so I'm half accepting it, but I'm still a bit disheartened from that Castle Eden shoot 80 right. Yeah, downhill, right to left. Easy, son. Easy, son. No, John. You knew it was going to be quick. You absolute dummy. You absolute dummy. You just had to tap that. If this isn't a great putt, son, you've lost another shot, and you've made too many little errors. You've made too many little errors early on in this round to Right, how is, son? Just outside left. No. No. 5. 6 over through 8. It's not good enough, son. You're gonna have to pick up a couple of birdies here. This is not good enough. This is just not good enough. On to number 9. Right, 370. I can get it this one. I can get it this one. I know I can get it this one. I can. At the very least, I need a par out of this one. I need it straight down the fairway. Those bunkers are actually further away than you think. You think to yourself, oh, I'm going to clear them, dead simple. It's an optical illusion. Those bunkers, you can drive your ball into them. This hole, if the wind isn't directly in my face, right, I'm going to try and bomb this. I really need to go at this. I really need to. I really need to get something going here. That tree in there in the foreground, that little tree there, that's spot on. The green goes over to the left hand side, but I need to I need to get something going here. If I end up with a bogey here, I've got 3 shots in the backs, and I don't fancy my chances. I've really got to, at the very least, par this. It's nice and open, so you've got a chance here. It's gone right hand side. It might have got over that right. If it's got over that right hand bunker, I'm fine. If it's got over that right hand bunker, I'm fine. If not, I've got a few issues. I think it probably has cleared that right side bunker. It doesn't seem too long, but like I say, sometimes it's an optical illusion here. If it's got over that right side bunker, or in between the bunkers, I've got a shot. I know I have. See you down for me second. Now that's the thing, you see, you think these bunkers are a flick away, and they're not. They're just not. That's just, I've just been lucky, and I've just about, is that a pin there? 133, yeah. Yeah, 133 left. You think these bunkers are just a flick away, that they look as if you could literally flick it over with a driver. Been blown across to the left, 133, 8 iron. It looks as if you could just flick it over with like I say, with a driver, and you can't. These are actually quite further away. I mean, to clear all these bunkers here, you're probably looking, carry, you're probably looking 260 to carry this one. To carry that one, you're probably looking 280. And it doesn't look it from the tee box. It looks as if you could just flick it and you'll be all right. I've got 133. I'm in a very awkward stance here. Very awkward position. Uphill. Can see where the pin's at. Just to the left of it. Hopefully the wind will bring it round, and I'll be all right. I'll be somewhere near the green. I haven't seen it. I'm presuming it's left-hand side because I saw it go left-hand side. Just got to hope and pray. It looked initially it was going left-hand side, so it might be a chip on the left-hand side, but it's just fingers crossed from here. Right, I don't know how the hell I've ended up there. I don't know how I've done it. Don't ask me. I think the wind may have took it a little bit. I did say I started off initially left, but 40 yards away from the flag. I don't know how I've done it. I think the wind's took the ball. I think the wind's exaggerated it, and I've ended up on the next tee box, next to the ladies' tee box here on the 10th hole. 40 yards. 40 yards. It's whatever the wind's doing to determine my playing distance. Right, it's right into my face. So 40 yards, playing probably 45. Hinge and hold. Front of the stance, and it's fingers crossed. Oh, you see, the ground is so soft. I've got away with it, but the ground is so solid that it's just, again, bouncing off the turf. I can't drive the club into the ground. Never mind, putting for par. Well, I've said I've got away with it. It don't look like it from here, does it? I mean, it's so that the ground is so solid. It's just, there we go. It's just bouncing off the ground. You know, it's just, there's nothing about it. It's you know, it's just hitting you. So there's not much really I could have done with that. Okay, longish putt, right to left, just on the fringe here. How son? Do not be short, be aggressive with this. No, it's just drifting left. Good speed, but just drifting left. And it's a bloody tricky one for bogey. Haven't been on my game today so far. Really haven't. Yeah, okay, bogey, but through 9, 6 over, I think, through 9. I'll check when I get onto the oh, sorry about the camera, it's been at a funny angle, but 6 through 9. Or is it 7 over through 9? I think it's 7 over through 9. Yeah, it is. Not in a good spot. See it at number 10. No, I'm really not in a good spot here. I'm not in a good spot. I'm 7 over. I'm pretty sure I'm 7 over through 9. I'll just count my scores up. I'm pretty sure I'm 7 over through 9. 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 28, 32, 37. Yeah, 42, 7 over. So I've got to go 38 on the backs, which is 3 over. I've got 3 shots to play with coming into the back 9. Right, this one again, it's not the longest in the world. It's about 270 yards from the back tees. Yeah, the back tees, it says 262 off the backs, on the plaque. So not the longest in the world. Just got to see where the wind's going here. I've just got to go. I'm going to go directly for the green. I am, whatever happens, it is going to be a firm strike by me, and the wind's very slightly helping, drifting to the right. I'm going to bomb it. I can't go left hand side. I've got space to the right. I understand that, but I cannot go right here. There's left here. Bunkers all down to the right. If I get in the bunker, so be it. But I've got to just try and bomb this. I haven't got many options. Try and get up there. It'll be one hell of a strike if I can, because of the elevation change, but I'm going to give it a go. That's fantastic. That is bloody fantastic. That's right on line. It's going to be short of the green. I think it's short of the green, but that's a bomb by me. Unfortunately, because of the elevation changes, it's playing about 300. But that's a bloody good hit. Hopefully it'll bounce up there near the green. See you down there. Yeah, you see, when I normally hit a bomb like that, and say on a flat surface, no wind, no factors, I can get that to 280 normally. So that tells me that hole was playing about 300 yards with the elevation change, because I can get that, a bomb like that, straight as an arrow, high, nasty, long and straight, about 280. Now that, I've got 22 yards left, so I've hit that drive about 240, but the elevation change is equivalent of about 270 that, so I'm not too ashamed of it. Right in line with the target as well. Okay, is this camera straight? Like I say, it's bald here. It's very bald. It's very solid. I'm going to have to try and skim this chip from 22 yards. It's nothing fancy. It's just back of the stance, hinge and hold, 101, just at the back of the stance. Maybe the back foot restore shot. Bobbing it up there, right hand side. Bring it back round. I'd love to have a birdie. I'd love to have an easy, stress-free birdie putt here, but it doesn't look that simple. 22. Just overdone it. Wow. Oh. I thought that was going to check up the hill. It never did a bloody thing. It just kept rolling. Never mind. Putt for birdie. I'll be honest with you, I thought I was right on the money there with that chip. I really did. I thought it's going to check up off the slope. It's going to spin. It's going to side spin. It's going to back spin. It's going to check off the slope. It did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. It just kept on running. Maybe I should have went. I just couldn't predict that. Couldn't predict that. Now this is going to be a racy one down the hill, left to right. A couple of balls outside on the left, and I've got to just get this pace right. The greens have been quickish, so I've just got to be careful here. Just a couple of balls outside on the left. Hey, God almighty. The one time I thought those greens were going to be absolutely rapid. The one time I thought they were going to be absolutely rapid because it didn't check or anything for us, the slow. It's a good par though. I mean, hey, I can't. I wish that chip shot, I mean the chip shot, I can't condone it. I thought that was a pretty decent chip shot. It just didn't check and spin for me onto number 10. You know, sometimes you just need a break. You just need a break, and I just didn't get one there, unfortunately. I really felt that was going to check and spin, but it just didn't. It just didn't. Like I say, I can't condone the shot. I thought it was a pretty decent chip and everything. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do. Right, number 11, par 5, 500. It's longer than what the watch is going to say, 544. Now you think those trees over on the left, down there, the bottom of the fairway, they're not reachable. Trust me, they are. They are. It's only about 220 to reach them, so you can go through them trees. You want a little cut round. I want to be as tight as I can to the trees on the left hand side, even trying to hit them over the trees and manipulating. That tee's bust. And even manipulating, one of the little prongs is broke, and even manipulating, ground's rock solid here. A little fade round, that's what I want to be doing. I don't want to be going right. If I go right, I'm blocked out where those trees are. So even trying to cut the corner off, even trying to bomb it over those trees, that's an option. That's an option, and I'm actually considering that, which I might. Let's see what it looks like on the tee. That's a bit too high. The ground is so bloody solid. Right, okay. If I hit it right over them trees, I can do it. It'll be perfect. That should be all right. If it kicks off left, that should be all right. I know that there's a little bit of a stream down there, but that should be all right. It should be okay. It should help me out the slope, and I should be all right. It's a good hit. See you down there. Yeah, 544 off the tee box. We're down here, 260 left, 540. So it's 260. That's 285. That's nasty. That's a nasty drive from me. Nasty high bomb. Lovely. Very rare you see me do 2 bombs in a row like that, but I needed it to do it here. I needed to cut the corner off round the trees, and I've done it perfectly. I could have maybe even have gone a little bit further left of my target line over them trees. I could have maybe got away with going a little bit further left, but I wasn't too sure what's down there. So, right, I don't think there's much else for this. I've got to go with my 5 wood, turned into a 4 wood. I mean, 249. I don't think I'm going to get it to the green. I mean, I'm gonna go for the green. But you're asking me fronts 249. You're asking a big hit. I just wonder what my 5 wood is like on this downhill. Like, can I get away with it? I can, yeah. I can get away with it. It's a bit of a bare lie. Wind's going off to the right, so I don't want to be hitting this left. There's stream and there's pond, there's marshland, there's crap all over there. I want to be hitting it straight middle of the green. If it goes off into the bunker, so be it, John. It's just the wind. There's nothing much I can do with the wind. I don't want to be going left though. I do want to be getting it as long as straight as I can. Like I say, I'm in a tough spot here. I've got to get out of this. Yeah, that's good. I've lost my balance a bit, but the results are, oh, kick to the right. I might have missed that bunker. I might have missed that bunker on the right hand side. I might be lucky. I gave it a good whack. You can see I lost my balance and it went like a bullet, but it started veering off with the wind on the right hand side. I think I've missed that bunker on the right hand side. I think I'm going to be all right. See you down there. Yeah, the wind was also a little bit into my face, which I didn't spot early doors. But I tell you what, it's not a bad little position. It's just a shame that the fairways are so baked and hard. I can't be aggressive on this. 20 odd degrees again today, about 23, 24 degrees. It's been a nice day. 26 yards. Okay. 26 yards. Again, it's a little chip, bump and run, but it's hard to predict with these fairways when they're baked how much this is gonna how much it's gonna roll, how much it's gonna spin. Like I say, on that last hole, I really thought on that 10th hole it was gonna check and spin, and it did nothing. And I thought the greens were going to be quick. I said, right, well, it hasn't checked and span. Obviously the greens are going to be quicker than I think, and it didn't. It was just slow. It's a mystery to me. So 26, in reality probably playing about 20 down the hill, getting back of the stance. Just a little basic chip. There's nothing really stopping me from attacking this with the back of the stance shot. You see the rough's took the pace off a little bit, hasn't it? It's so hard to predict. I mean, if that rough wasn't there, that was probably an excellent chip shot. You could see it was coming round, and damn it, still a birdie putt either way. Yeah, the speed of the greens today are pretty hard to predict. The fairways, the runs, pretty hard. A lot of things have been difficult to predict, even though there's been a bit of a breeze. It hasn't been a heavy breeze, but it's been breezy, about 12, 13 mile an hour. But the big thing for me today has been predicting the roll of the greens, predicting how the club's going to react off the turf, if it's going to give or if it's just going to bounce up. It's difficult. It's difficult at the minute because all the turf's like linksy turf. It's like hitting off concrete at the minute. So this is right to left. I'm going to look from the side. Actually, this could be. No, it is slightly uphill. It could have been an optical illusion. That I was just checking. High points there. It's going right to left. A couple of balls outside on the right. Hold your nerve, son. Come on. Good clutch putty is needed. No, steady. I could have done with that. It was left to right. I just asked too much of it. This is a little tricky one. Yeah, well done. Good par. It's all right. Par's all right. I could have done with a birdie there. I was in a good position, 20 odd yards away, a little chip. The rough, I think, just took a bit of pace off my chip. It just took a little bit of pace off my chip and stopped it from being a really good chip. Never mind, par, on to number 12. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. Just keep making pars, It'll sort itself out in the end, John. Right, this one, it says 380 is a direct line. It's not, it's about 405 yards. Dogleg round to the left. It should suit my little cut if I can hit my little cut. No need to bomb this one. I can't really bomb this one. There's no benefit because it'll go straight into them trees. I've got to try a little manipulated fade round the corner, get me onto the fairway and take it from there really. Difficult hole this one, I remember it. It's quite a difficult hole, and I think once you get rock solid ground, once you get to your second shot, you're playing uphill. I think you're playing uphill. I don't think it's as easy as it makes out. Yeah, it's not as easy, this hole, as it's made out to be. It's quite a it's a thinking one. You'll be all right on the right hand side, but you end up in trees too far left. You're potentially out of bounds. I think there's out of bounds, or is it tripe? It's one of the two. Either way, you're not getting your ball back, so you've got to be careful here. My line is going to be trees, a little guided fade. Now turn for me. Oh, it might just be short of the tree line. I've brought my tee. It might just be short of the tree line. Never came round. That was the right sort of line. It just never faded round for me. Now that's going to be interesting. I might just be short of the tree line, and I might have a second shot. It's going to be a long shot as well. See you down there. Yeah, I half sort of knew what was going to happen there. I really sort of knew what was going to happen. It's gone all the way through the tree line. I said, I'm pretty damn sure I'm in the tree line. I'm past the tree line. And I thought, when I walked up to the ball, I went, oh great, I've got lucky. There's a little gap here. There's not. There's trees blocking you this way. So I've got to hit it under the trees now. I've got to hit it under the trees. I've got 170 roughly. I'll put the zapper on it. $167, so 166, let's say, from that's another yard. 166. Which way's the wind going? The wind's going, it's going across to the left hand side. I'm going to have to do a low punchy little drawy thing. I think a low punchy low 6. I'm not going the high route. I can't get to the green that way. This is the lap of the gods now. I'm going to have to do a little tiny draw, little back middle stance shot, and just a little that, and try and get it through. Start left edge of the green and do a little tiny draw and get me onto the green. Difficult shot, but I've got this in the locker. I know I've got this in the locker. I've done it before. I can do it again. I had the right idea, I just haven't put a great strike on it. It's running down there. It's alright, it'll be about a 40-50 yard wedge shot to the green. It's a shame because I had the right idea, it was going in the right direction, I just didn't get a clean strike on it. See you down there. Yeah, 49 yards left, so I'm under the cosh now to save me par, aren't I? I mean, it's to the front of the green. I've got a direct line to it, so it's not like it's a risky chip shot coming up. Wind helping. 49, 50 wind helping, uphill elevation. It's probably playing at yardage. It's probably playing 50 yards. So I'm just going to go hinge and hold again, 50 yards. I'm just going to play it as it is. Hopefully it'll check and spin. Hopefully the slope will help me with the check and spin, and we'll be okay here, son. Shouldn't have done that, you know. Letting behind, there could be fertiliser or out in that. Next thing I know, we'll collapse and would be right. Yeah, never do that because it could be fertiliser or anything on that. Right, here we go. Wind slightly out and 50 yards. Steady. It's all right, a little bit past the hole, a little bit to the left hand side. A little bit disappointed with that actually. Not so much with the distance control, it's more the direction. I didn't want to go over to the left hand side. But But it's a par putt. It's a par putt. It's gave us a chance. See you down there. Again, downhill putt, tricky one. That's another thing. The pace of the greens have been very strange. This has been hollow-tined again. This green, so it's downhill. I'm just not certain. Let's have a look at the wear. The wear's this side, so it's saying left to right, and I would pretty much agree with that. Looks as if it's going down there, but I don't think it's going to be absolutely massive. I don't think it's going to be massive. I do think it's going to be another slick putt, and it's going to be hard to predict the speed here. I don't want to be lacing it. I just want to be outside left, very slightly outside left. Be careful, this is going to be slick. It was slick, it was very slick. Again, another little tricky one. It's another little tricky one that I need for me bogey. Ah, it's gone the other way. How has that gone the other way? Has it bobbled? That's gone that way. I think it's bobbled that. I'll take one more go at it. I think that's bobbled that, you know. Well, that's me just about done. Double bogey, that's one thing. I couldn't have a double bogey. I said I could get out with it with a bogey, but I can't. I can't recover from a double bogey. Well, I can. I've still got a shot left in the tank, but you know, we're talking, what is it, 6 holes or something? One shot. It's uphill from here. Yeah, 174. We've got one shot to play with now. Negligible, the wind. We've got one shot to play with now, and 174. We're right on the back door now, aren't we? We're on, well, it's not the back door, the back step, I should say, not the back door, the back step. We are on the way on the back door, out of the exit already, but 6 holes to play, one shot. Right, 5 iron. I'm just gonna have to go. Everything now, it's just got to be full out aggressive golf. Not that I haven't been doing that, but now it's got to be real aggressive golf. I can't have any doubts. I've just got to go pin seeking every shot now. I can't back out of anything now. Right, so 174. Gonna go right at it. Right edge of the bunker. Gonna go right for it. Yeah, come on, son. That's looking okay. I'm on. I'm probably pin high, probably 20 foot away, but that's a good shot. Middle of the green. I did go flag seeking, but I've pushed a little bit left. But that's a good shot. I'm on. I'm putting. See you down there. Yeah, not absolutely world class. Not absolutely world class, but it's a putt for birdie, isn't it? 1, 2. "12 steps, so it's quite a significant distance. It's not short, this putt at all. Right, if I get this dead for par, I'm happy. Pars from now on are good. That's all I have to say to myself, pars. Got to get the pace right, uphill, just outside right. Come round. I thought it was going to turn at the end there. It never did. Never did. It's all right. It's dead. It's par. It's okay. I mean, that's actually quite a tighter hole than you think. That this 13th. I think it's 13. 2 bunkers there and a bunker there. It's actually a pretty tight hole, this, and it's not short. 175 back pin position. team pin position, so it's in a tough pin position. That's good. On to number 14. Yeah, sorry you didn't see the drive on 14. It was a plateau. It was a plateau tee thing, and you wouldn't only would have heard as my spiel and everything. You wouldn't have seen the tee shot. So it was 410 yards, wind into face, and I can tell because I've still got 205 to the fronts and everything here. It's the wind ballooned it straight up. It was directly into my face. The wind ballooned it up. It's a difficult hole, this one. I remember number 14. Is it 14 or 15? 14, yeah. 219 to the middle. 220 to the flag. My drive's hardly gone anywhere. It's gone 200 yards if I'm lucky. I've gone over, to be fair, I've gone over to the left hand side of the fairway as well, so I've made the hole longer for myself. 220. It's down to the wind. What's the wind doing? That's into my face as well. The 5 wood might well be too much, you know. It might well be too much. I'm going to go hybrid. If it's short, it's short, I've learned, but I really don't fancy my 5 wood. My 5 wood will be over the back, and over the back's it's a tricky chip. I always go off what Wayne Riley used to say. He says most golf courses are designed so if you miss short, you've got an uphill putt. If you miss back, you've got your downhill chip. So if you don't know the course particularly well, I've played this course several times now, Middlesbrough, so I've got a rough idea, but I'm going with that theory. I don't really want to be long here. I need a par, but I do not want to be long. I don't want to be long and having a horrible downhill chip. Nice and straight. I can see where the flag's at, where that tree is. Even if I'm just short, I can still have a putt at it. It's a good hit, but it's drifting left. The wind's took hold of it. Yeah, it's off onto the right hand side. It'll be a chip. It's all right. Hard shot. There was a hard shot with the wind into my face, to be fair. It was a hard shot. I tried to do a little bit of a front leg push to force the distance to get it a bit further, but the wind picked hold of it straight away, drifted it off to the left hand side. I'll have a chip onto the green. Yeah, like I say, that's not bad. It's not bad where it's at. But you see, my 5 wood's not actually a 5 wood. I've lowered it down to a 17-degree loft with a 5 wood shaft, so it's acting really like a 4 wood. And you can see the problem. You see, once you get past the green, you've got a few yards up that hill and then bush down into the tree, down them trees, and then you're knackered. And I didn't really want that. I tried my best to force the distance, but I've ended up here on a bare patch. I've tried to force the distance. To be fair, I'm only 25 yards away from the flag, so I haven't been too far off. I'm under the cosh again, 25 yards, 58. Chip slightly uphill, probably played 28 on a bare patch. Look at that, it's just like concrete, man. I can't drive the club into it. It's just like concrete. It's just my club's bouncing off it. Right, slightly left hand side, back of the stance again, little skimmer. Do your best, son. No, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. It's just digged into the ground. That's just rubbish. That's rubbish. Safe me putt. That was a Rick Shields chip, that. Bloody pathetic. Sorry, Rick, I didn't mean to offend you there, but it's no mystery. Your short game isn't the best, and I didn't like that at all. Right, up the hill, left to right. I'm really under the cosh here. I cannot be short with this. It looks, actually, the high point looks here. So it might... I'm going to look from the other side. This is a weird one, this. It's going that way, yeah, it's going left to right. I think it's going left to right, unless it's an optical illusion. Right, okay. Just outside on the left then. Just got to put a good stroke on it, about 15 foot away. Well, at least 15 foot. Go on. Yes! Get in! You little bloody dancer. Get in. What a read. Sorry about that. Did I show a little bit of emotion there? Boy, I needed that one. That's brilliant. That's a great putt. Great clutch putt, son. Fantastic. Par. I can't believe I've parred that hole. That was playing bloody long, that hole. That was playing far longer than its yardage, 417 or whatever it was. Right, so you're down to number 15. Yeah, how was that lad showing a bit of motion on the golf course there like that, eh? He should be banned for life. Me, get him barred off the course, will you? No, I've got to be honest. I'm delighted with that. I'm delighted with that. That's kept me in the game. That's kept me in the game. Now this one is the bloody. This I remember. This is about 450 yards straight up the bank. This is a bloody killer. This is the one, if anything, that I'm going to have to use my shot on. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. 442 right up the hill. I remember this one. You've got to hit a bloody good hit. If the wind's helping, I'm gonna. No, it's not. It's just going off to the left. So still, I'm gonna try and bomb it and get it up the hill as far as I can, and then from there, it's just. Well, it's fingers crossed to have a second shot. It just depends on how far I am away from the green. I reckon I've got I'll end up with at least 200 yards left. This is a killer, this one. I remember it. This is like Dinsdale all the way up the hill. Right. It's a good hit, but it's going maybe a little bit left on me. It shouldn't be near the cart path. It shouldn't be near the cart path. It should be all right. It's a good strike. It's a good strike. It's just, I think, well, maybe the fairway kicks a little bit round to the right. I might be okay. I think I'm just off into the left side rough. See you down there. Yeah, just off onto the well, it's sort of the first cut of rough, isn't it? Fringe fairway or first cut, whatever you want to call it. Where the hell's the pin at? I mean, we've still got 210 yards to the centre. By the way, those bombs, the wind, because of the elevation change, I've only hit that. I haven't hit that far, by the way. I've only hit that about probably 230, 240. But what I'm saying is, those bombs do not take. You see me do them, and Phil do them. They're not your bog standard drives, by the way. They take a hell of a lot out of you. Don't do them regularly. The only time I'll give you a tip now, because there's nobody about. I'll give you a tip now. If you learn how to do them bombs, the only time you should really be doing them, extremely long par fours, the wind's helping you. Extremely, well, not extremely short, but short enough par fives where you think there's half a chance I can reach it in two, and the wind's not in your face. That's the only time really you use them. You don't use them for holes where it's like, it's, you know, it's 320 yards. I know if I bomb it I can hit 280. Do not use it then. Do not use it then, because it's a pointless exercise. You're not going to get into the green in two. That's the only time you do it, when it's a really, really long hole. There's a hole that's about well, for me, like that one at Dinsdale, for example, where I know it's about 265, 270. I can hit the green, I can reach the green, or it's a shortish par five. Long par fives, you've just got to accept you're going to get on the green in three. You can't reach it in two. You know, 213. Again, I do not want to use my 5-wood. I don't want to use my 5-wood because it's just going to go off to the back. I'm just going to have to use my hybrid front leg push again. That's the only time, to those higher handicappers, well, you should watch Phil how he hits bombs. Don't watch me. He's the master of it. I'm not the bloody master. I've just copied him. Yeah, that's the only time, and you only use it 3 or 4 times. I've only used it 3 times this round. Sometimes I'll go on and tie around and I'll not call on it because I'll not need it, especially in links golf. I'll not call on it. But like today, I've had to have it 3 times to try and give me an advantage here. Left-hand side, manipulated round, just where that tree is, I think. And if it comes out right, if it bounces right like I think it's going to, it'll be good, this. It's just whether or not I've got enough in the tank to get it up there. I've completely topped it. I've completely and utterly, you absolute idiot. It'll bounce up there, but I've completely and utterly topped it. I haven't even given myself a bloody chance to get there. Damn it. Ah, see you down there for me third. We all do it, we all top it, we're all guilty of it. Nothing to be ashamed of, John. I'm embarrassed. I've wasted a good drive. Just embarrassed I've wasted a good bloody drive there. Right, 113. Wind still into face at 113. Actually, no, it's blowing across now. Pitch and wedge. I've just got to go right at this now. I haven't really got an option. I've got to leave myself a par chance. No, well. It's got a piece of the green, folks. It's got a piece of the green. It's left-hand side, but there's about 0.00001% chance I'm going to get a par here. Right, I'm just going to leave it there. It's in an awkward position where the bunker is and everything. That's the best you're going to get. To be fair, 440, wind interface, right up the hill, playing probably 100 yards. I just don't want the shot. Right, we're slightly that way, looking at it here. Yeah, left to right. Left to right. Long way to go. I've just got to get the pace. If I leave this dead, I've just got to be happy. Steady. Steady, don't go too far right. The greens look so good. They're not. Right. This one I need for bogey. And the last 3 I've got to go par, par, par. Come on, son, left edge. No, turned significantly. Damn it. Double bogey. It's another double bogey. Damn it. I need 2 pars and a birdie now to shoot 80. Yeah, for me to shoot 80 here, I can at the maximum is 1 double bogey, and I've messed up here. I've messed up. No birdies today as of yet. I've got a chance here. I need a birdie just to bring me back into this now. 139 par 3. I'm going to give it everything I've got. I have to factor everything in. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, that one there, it left edge, and it just, the minute I touched it, went like that. I didn't really, they're the worst ones. They're the worst ones where you're not too sure, and the minute it touches your putter and it does that, like, you know what I mean, it goes, you just know you've got no chance. Right, 139, wind blowing across. Very easy, well, not very easy, but 95% 8 iron. Pin's tucked right into the right hand side. They've put it in a difficult pin position, so middle of the green, and it'll draw around, and that's what I'm saying. At that tree there, draw around, should be okay. Bunkers shouldn't really be a consideration here, John. Now come on, son, let's it's a shame, because I did such a great clutch putt on that 15th. To lose it there, to lose me shot again on there, was, I expected to get a 5 there, but no, I couldn't handle a 6 there. I knew I couldn't handle a 6 there. Right. Stop drawing wind. It's down in that collection area on the right. I had it just to the left of the flag, and I went beautiful. Winds took it, drag it across. It'll be in that collection area. It's a chip up. See you down there. No, it's not. It's not. It's bunker. It's not a collection area. I thought it was. I thought once you got over this first bunker, there wasn't a second bunker. There is. Like I say, I went flag hunting. I went straight for it. I had no other alternative. It was just to the left of the flag, and I went, great. If the wind's just going to drift it very slightly, but it took it more than I thought. Distance would have been perfect as well. I mean, look where it's at. The distance control would have been perfect. I would have had a reasonable par attempt at it, birdie attempt at it. Damn it. Never mind. I went for it. That's the main thing. Like Phil says, it's courage that counts. It's success. Success isn't final. Failure isn't fatal. It's courage that counts. And I went for it. So I'm still in it. I could still get this out from 11 yards, splash it out, get it tight, and put me par putt in, and then I've got a birdie. 18th's birdieable if you get a good drive away. 17th is a hard hole, but if you get a good drive away on 18, it's birdieable. Right, 11 yards. Driving it out. You just want it to the front of the green and let it trickle down. It's all, nothing fancy here, son. I mean, it's all right, but you've scooped it over to the right. You've scooped it over to the right. It was a good bunker shot. We scooped it over to the right. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I've got it out and put for par. Still a chance I can hold this, by the way. I'm not saying I cannot hold it. It's going to be tricky. Right then, here we are. Sorry, this is as close as I can get to without falling down the bank, so mightn't be a great angle to see the putt, but it's the best you're going to get. Right, let's have a look. Down the slope, obviously, so I think this is going to go right to left. Where's there? Okay, just outside right. The high point looks as if it's there. Just outside on the right, son. How is it? Come on. That is clutch. That is absolute clutch. You can't accuse me of not having grit in me guts. That's one thing you can't accuse me. That is absolutely clutch at this point. I need a birdie, I need a par. 17th, I need a par. Birdie the 18th, I've done it. Yeah, if people didn't believe that me and Gary have won these open events and everything, you're starting to see how we're winning them now, because that was a big putt at a big moment, that. Right, this is a long one, by the way. This is 405 yards on the watch. I think the scorecard says it's a little bit more, but Jesus, what a putt. I'm going to have to just settle down. That was a big clutch putt, that, mate, to get me par. 406 yards this next one. I need a par this. 406 yards. I think of what I remember of it, it's a little dogleg round to the right. I may well be wrong, but I think right fairway is a good drive here. I think right fairway is a good drive. I can't see the board anywhere. You see, normally they have, even on the boards, they don't have little maps, you see. Normally on some courses on the boards they have maps on them, but I'm just going to let this lad play his shot. But yeah, that was an absolute magnificent putt by me. That was clutch. I just at the right time. You know, my putting has got me out of bother yet again. You know, me chipping, I mean, it's been difficult. Me chipping's been difficult today because, as I say, the ground's been absolutely rock solid. And when the ground's been rock solid, it's been very difficult to know if I can drive the club through the ball. I've not known how much it's going to check spin. I've really not known if it's going to run or check spin or what today. It's been really tough for me wedge playing, and people who play links golf regularly will know this. It's very difficult to judge your short game. That's why a lot of them use putters and everything to keep it safe. But yeah, okay, right hand side fairway is what I'm looking at. How are, son? If we get a par here, we're still in it on the last. And come on. Oh no, get through. I want it to be right, but not that far right. I'll let a provisional just in case. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. I think it'll be absolutely fine, but what a time to do it. Good hit. I've just pulled it off right. It'll hopefully get through the trees. I hope it gets through the trees. And that's called overcompensating. I've gone way over to the left. That's over in the tree line. I think I put a little bit too much pressure on myself to hit a good drive. Hopefully it's not too bad and it's pushed through them trees and I've got some sort of a shot, but never mind. Right, sorry, this is probably the best. There's a tree directly, well, hold on a minute, give us 2 secs. No, actually that's not too bad. Right, here's my first one. It has pushed through the trees, but I think I've got a bit of a blocked shot and I'm 225 yards to the middle of the green here. I want to see where the flag's at and everything. I want to see the green. I want to see my line. I don't really have much of an option. I've got to go for it here. I think. Is that? You see, they've got a post there, but I don't know if that's. I'm presuming the post is where the green is. I'm presuming the post is where the green is, and because I can't see the flag. It's my own fault. If I had a decent drive, I would have probably been able to get down and seen the green, but I can't. You see the white stake there, the green pole with the white top on it. I think that's where the green's at. So I'm just going to presume it's there. What's the wind doing? The wind is a across to the right. It's downhill. It's across to the right. If you do a little draw, get a bit of draw spin on it, it's going to go 10 yards. I think it's a hybrid, this. I think my hybrid can get there. I don't think it's a 5-wood. I think it's my hybrid. I think with my hybrid, if I get a good strike and I get it in line with that post, I can get it there. It's just the lie. The lie's not. Well, it's my own fault. I've got a crap lie. It's my own fault. I should have hit the fairway, but I think if I go for that mound and it draws, the wind takes it slightly round, I think that could be perfect, that, you know. Just the hill, just the right edge of that mound. Yeah, that's it. The right edge of that mound, son. With a little draw round on it. Right. That's good. Oh no, it's drawn just a little bit too much. It's gone just to the right of the green and white pole. It's probably a chip on. If that's where the green's at, it started to draw around a little bit too much. That's probably a chip on. It's probably a chip on. Right, let's see where my first ball's at. Hopefully I've just got a little chip onto the green now. Sorry, be provisional. Hopefully I've got a little chip onto the green now. Right, here I am. Yeah, I was spot on with my distance, wasn't I? It would have got onto the green, would have got to the front of the green. I just, I went a little bit too far right on it. I went a little bit too far. It drifted a bit further out on the pole than I thought it was going to do. And here I am. Still a chance, 27 yards, still a chance. We're not out of the game yet. We can get a good chip. We can get a par putt in. Birdie on the last. That's all that's needed. Doesn't sound that simple, but it isn't. I've made it sound simpler than it is, but how I said, come on. It's just first objective first is get this dead. Come on. 27. Slow. Oh, it's run off. It's just run off. Damn it. It's so hard to predict what the greens are going to do. They're not checking, and yet when you're putting on them, they're slower than what you think they're going to be. It's been tough predicting what it's going to do, how the greens are going to react all day, so that's no surprise. Right, no surprises here. I'm going to have to put this. I'm just going to have to say, right, this is, I've got no option. I've got to put it. I can't chip it or anything. I've got to try and hole it, and the best way for me to hole it is by putting the damn thing. Right, it's just gone into the rough patch, but I'm going to put it through it. I can't chip this. My best chance is with this today, definitely. Now the wear, right hand side, so it's suggesting left to right that. Yet I'm seeing it going that way. I think this is right edge. Make sure you get the distance to get it there, son. Do not be short. This for par. Nah, man, I certainly wasn't short. I went for it. I had to, folks. I had no other option. I really had no other option. I had to go for it. I wasn't too far off, but tricky one now. But I had to do that. You know what I mean? I had to try. Just left edge. No, that's the shoot 80 over, unfortunately, I think. Yeah. 3 there, 3 putt. It's a double bogey, isn't it? 1, 2, 2 to there, chip 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. It's a 6, unfortunately, unless I hole and one it on the next one. Unless I hole and one it on the next hole. Never mind, never mind. Hey, I gave it a damn go. I wasn't at my best, let's be honest. The front 9 especially, I was struggling along there, but I gave it a damn go today. See it number 18. Yeah, let's be fair today. The first 9, the front 9, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't good enough. I've had 3 double bogeys, haven't I, as well. The front 9 wasn't good enough. Just wasn't good enough. I was just bogeying. That's not good enough. The double bogeys, I'm always going to hit a double bogey. I know I am. It's just my risk-reward style, and I'll come a cropper against a hole where I'll make a little cock up, and it will happen. You know, it will happen. I will get double bogeys, but I can get away with 1 double bogey. Can't get away with 3, but that's what's going to happen with my style of play. If I make one error, I'm going to get into bother. But I'm going for birdies and pars. That's all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in bogeys and stuff. I'm wanting to par and birdie every hole. I know I'm not going to do it. But my mindset is I'm trying to birdie and par every bloody hole. I'm taking every risk I can to get the lowest score I can. And with that, this is what's going to happen. It's match play golf, you know. It's not pro golf where you have 4 rounds. It's 1 round and you're just trying to blitz the whole course and win a competition. This is what I'm trying to get to these higher handicappers. This style of play, they'll get away with it because they'll have more shots than me. I've only got, like today, my course handicap. Say I'm playing, I think I'm about, at the level I'm playing at, probably 9.4. I'd probably get, what, course 12, playing 11 today. So I've got to go around to try and win a competition at least 4 or 5 under my handicap. So we're looking at like me shooting a 78, 79 to do anything, you know. Just the way it is. Last hole, 350 yards. That tree there. I just thought after Castle Eden, I just went, you know, I was so tight. Got 81 at Castle Eden. I was so close with this. I just thought, I've got a chance today, because Brass Castle I think is a little bit easier. I haven't played it as much as Castle Eden, and it doesn't, I don't, how do I put it? It doesn't, I don't know why Castle Eden suits me play the best. I don't know why, but this doesn't suit me play as well as Castle Eden. I do think Castle Eden's a little bit harder than this, but for some reason I play better there. Right side of the fairway, John. Come on, nice big one to finish off with, and see if you can birdie the last one. Be good if you could. I'm going to take another. It's pushed off left. You see, my motivation's gone now. The minute I'll use this pinnacle actually. The minute I'm out of the race, you can just say I've lost my interest now. I'm not particularly bothered. It should be all right. It should be over where the trees are, but that's more like it. That's a good strike. Yeah, that's good. That's left fairway. But this is what I mean. I can't motivate myself now. I know my shoot 80's gone. And then this is what I mean. This is why I do YouTube now, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have any motivation. I would just be hitting it into a field, and you know what I mean? I wouldn't really be interested, but hopefully we first ones in play. See you down there. Believe it or not, well, this one was in the bunker actually, so you can't, I thought mine was left fairway. It wasn't, it was in the bunker. This was here, it was on the cart path, so it's 2 club head lengths, which is what? 1, 2. So can I drop it here, no nearer the hole? Nearest point of relief, something like that. So I'm playing it from there. Second shot. 183, still a long way to go. Rubbish drive. Rubbish. Hold on a minute, I just want to sort this out. Right, 188 to the pin. Rubbish drive, like I said. Down to the wind, down to the wind, down to the wind, across and just to the left-hand side. Maybe a 5-iron, John. It looks as if it's slightly downhill. It might bump on for you. I kind of get away with a 4-iron. Lie's not good enough. Just to the right of the green, fades round great. Get on, get a birdie putt at it. Get a birdie putt at it. I've shot 79. Get a birdie putt at it. It's an 82, isn't it? Which isn't too bad. It's not a bad day's work, but it ain't shoot 80, is it? I don't know where that's at. It looked as if it was left edge of the green. Maybe on the left side where that bunker is. Might be a little chip on. You never know. It's not going to be over where the trees and all that tripe is. Right. See you down there for me third. Oh, sorry, I've got it on record. Sorry, I had it on record there, yeah. Yeah, well, why wouldn't it be? Why 20 yards to the pin. Yeah, I think that's the team getting ready to play, actually. That's probably the Brascastle team. The Middlesbrough team. Right, 20 yards. See if I can just splash it out. We'll take it from there. Well, I've got it out, but it's just kicked off to the left down the slope, and yeah, that's 3 to there. That's 3 to there. I'll just leave it there. I think it's all right there. I don't want to disturb the team and everything by moving my trolley and everything. Just want a little chip. And let's just get put for 5. So get away with an 84. It's run on more than I thought that. Right. This for 5. This for 5 and an 84. Yeah. Thank you, Brascastle. Thank you, Middlesbrough Golf Club. It's been a privilege. Sadly, didn't shoot 80 today. Shot an 84. 4 over. My target. Which isn't too bad. It's not too bad considering my front 9, but no, it was absolutely. I was absolutely off the mark on the, well, not way off the mark, but I wasn't there on the front 9. That's what's done me in. See you down at the car park. We'll have a bit of a chat there. Yeah, well, that's Brascastle done. Just tallied up the scores there. 42 fronts, 42 backs, 84. At the finish, I wasn't anywhere near. I pushed it all the way to the 17th. As you saw, I got all the way to the 17th, and listen, that third shot went over the back. Before, I didn't have an option. I had to do that. I could have ended up with a bogey, could have ended up with whatever, and even if I parred that, it wouldn't have made any bloody difference. But yeah, again, some really good clutch putts there. I think there was a few good clutch putts there where I really did the job. The 17th, the drive did me in, and like I say, it was the start that did me in. I mean, I went. This is how I went. I went bogey, par, bogey, par, bogey, 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 bogey. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. I had to have more pars there, and I had 1, 2. I had 3 double bogeys at the back. I knew with 3 shots going into the backs. There's some tricky holes there on the backs, by the way. There's some long, hard holes on the backs. I think the backs are a lot harder than the fronts, definitely here at Middlesbrough Golf Club. But yeah, I mean, again, you've seen Castle again. The conditions were tough, like I say. And it's going to be tough for everyone. The balls aren't checking. The balls sometimes check, sometimes they don't. The greens, I couldn't work out the greens all day, the pace, because they weren't checking on the greens, they weren't gripping, which would suggest that they're soft and they're not going to be quick. They were bobbling on, and I just went, right, well, these greens are pretty, they're going to be sharpish, they're going to be like Blackwell greens, the balls are not gripping. And they were actually pretty steady away. They were pretty steady away. There was a few of them down the slope that I thought, right, these are going to be slippery and slick, and I've got to be really, really careful. I was putting, and they were coming up short, and I was going, I kind of worked this out. And yet some of them, when I said, right, I'm going to be a little bit firmer, they were sliding down. So tricky today. Fairways, like I say, rock solid, so you couldn't really drive the ball into the turf. And when you can't drive the ball into the turf, maybe that's why I wasn't checking. I wasn't getting any sort of revs on the ball, backspin. Driving was all right, apart from the 17th. That other hole where I clipped the trees, I was pretty unlucky, and I got into the rough there. But to shoot 80, I mean, you guys who are single handicappers who watch my videos, if there are any single handicappers, I'm sure there are, you'll know how tough it is. You'll have the same mentality as me. I'm allowed 1 double bogey, that's it. I can't, everything else has to be pars and bogeys. If you get 1 double bogey, and that's going to happen. It's going to very easily happen with my style of play, where I'm going to take a risk, I'm going to go whack, and I'm going to try and bomb it or go into the trees, or try and do a clever shot that I shouldn't really be trying. I'm trying to bloody birdie the hole and everything. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. But yeah, just a reminder, if you do come here, tailored shorts, proper trousers, and yeah, don't go off my experience. Come, like I say, everyone has different experiences. Mike just had a bad experience, and unfortunately I didn't shoot 80 today. 84 is still not bad considering what it was like today. Yeah, this is John. Like I say, subscribe and like. Please subscribe and like if you think I'm helping you, and give us a thumbs up and the subscribe button. I've got 26 now. I can't believe I've got 26 people wanting to listen to my rubbish, but there we go. And like I say, I bumped into a couple of lads today who said, I will give you a game or whatever, I'll give you a message, whatever, on YouTube or whatever, which is absolutely fine. Do that. Just, you got to remember with me, with the health problems, it's going to be on the day and everything, which club I come to, and it'll probably be a local one now because travelling's getting difficult for us and everything. But yeah, this is John. Like I say, if any of you want to have a game, fine, that's absolutely, I'd love to have a game with you. I'd love to have a game with you. The lads who I played with last time here were good lads. Most of my subscribers are great lads. So yeah, this is John, Predator Golf Channel. Keep subscribing and liking if you like what you see, and that's it. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.